Alright, I said I'd keep y'all up to date when this thing came in. This is the final of the hop screen I was having built. You can see it's about 14 inches deep. Allows my chiller, my immersion chiller, which has a lot of beer stone on it at the moment. It's due for its soak. You can either use vinegar or uric acid. I like to try to use white vinegar, more natural, to break the beer stone up off of it. But at any rate, it sits right in here beside it, nice and tight. You can see it has a nice rail in the middle that can slide right against my immersion chiller to protect the screen. It's not bolted to the screen itself, but it is secured by a weld at the top and the bottom. I'll put a link to Chad's site in case anybody wants to have any of these built. I believe it's 13 inches across from corner to corner and about 3.5 inches, and that's inside dimensions. And this is a More Beer 14-gallon kettle that came already with the attachments, the bungs to put in your thermometer and also your ball valve. But it will allow me, as I said before, the purpose of this is to allow me to have the hot basket in the kettle. And then at the 15-minute point, I can slide the immersion chiller right in there without having to move the hot basket. It'll be more like that, more symmetrical, I guess. That's where I'm going to try to keep it. In the way my immersion chiller fits in, it doesn't come into contact with the thermometer probe. The wires I have here on the side, you can see right there, hanging just here over the edge. It's my little crude way of keeping it off the element, because I don't want it sitting on there bending anything. But it doesn't hit my temperature probe for my RDT sensor there, or the manual thermometer there on the front side. And you can see the elbow there for the ball valve for draining the wort. That's it. If you have any questions, just give me a shout. Just wanted to make sure I followed through once I did get it finished. Peace. I forgot to mention, I also picked up 2 of these. These are for dry hopping. That's basically what most everybody's getting them for. This is made to fit primarily in a keg. If you're doing some keg fermenting, these will also fit in a bucket. These will not fit in a carboy. I think these are 2, 2 1/4, 2.5. I think these are 2.5 inches in diameter. They're about 11 1/4 inches long total, but they have these. Let's see how it just looks like he just took a like a salt and pepper shaker from a restaurant, stainless steel, cut them up, and then he welded this, tacked in this nice little piece of 300. I think it's micron. Forgive me if I'm wrong, but I know the screen size is 300. But you put your hops in there, of course. Put your lid on it. It's got your little hook here on the top for your monofilament line or whatever line you want to use. Then you can hang that down into your keg, bring the string up and hook it into the lid of your keg, and it just hangs right there in your beer and gets the oils and whatnot out of the hops without all the debris getting in there. You could also use these in buckets. Like I said, you can't use these in a carboy, but he does sell them on his site for carboys, and I've heard a lot of good things about them. The ones for the carboys are made where the I think the stopper holds fits into the screen for the carboys. It's longer and slimmer, of course, and then the same stopper that fits in and holds your hop screen also secures and stops up the top of your carboy, and you put your airlock in the top of that. So check it out. Like I said, I'll put a link to the bottom. He's got a site now that he just got up. But I've gotten, this was my original screen here. This is 6 inches across or in diameter by 14 inches long and worked fine. This one I just made to go in my keg, so when I'm draining from my kettle to my keg, it's just one more filtering process if I want to use that. But I was having to, lift that screen out of the kettle with one hand and put the immersion chiller in with the other hand, holding the screen over the pot where it didn't drip everywhere, and then put it back down, and then I would hang it on the sides of my immersion chiller, which worked fine. But I thought, hey, why not get lazy and take it to the next level? And that's why I contacted him about building me the Half Moon. You got any ideas or whatever, just contact Chad via email on his website. Tell him what you want, take some pictures, give him some measurements. This guy can pretty much make whatever you want. He'll give you a price, tell you what it'll cost to build it and ship it to you, and you can say yay or nay. So just wanted to throw that in there as well. Peace.